G'day people, this is Sharpino here. Welcome you guys to episode number 5 of the Pokemon DLC for the Teal Mask for Scarlet and Violet. It has been over a week since I've last recorded. If you guys don't know, I went to Brisbane for a week for a cousin's wedding, so shout out to my cousin who got married. Congratulations to her and her new husband, and hopefully your life is happy together and you have a long and loving marriage. In saying that though, let's get right back into it. For those who have not watched the last episode, which I'll be surprised by now if you haven't, but just in case you haven't, playlist will be in the description down below. We basically took on the Loyal Three, and we beat them in their mega-sized form, and then we beat Kieran again, and hopefully the last time. Now, apparently Ogerpon is here, and apparently Ogerpon is challenging us to have a throwdown with him. Now, from what I recall, from the last time we did this, apparently we've got to do a couple of showdowns with Ogerpon. It's not just one Ogerpon. Basically, we have to take on all the different versions of Ogerpon, if that makes sense to everyone here. So, long story short, we basically have to go ahead and we have to see those masks that we did recover from the last time that we did that. We basically have to go ahead and do all that. So, we're going to go ahead and take on our dear Ogerpon over here. So, let's get right into it. Let's go ahead and challenge well, it doesn't have an agenda, as far as I'm aware. It seems Ogerpon wants to test its strength against you. Do you want to battle Ogerpon so that you can catch it? Well, yes, I do. I don't know what kind of, I kind of know you got to face it 4 times, but I can't remember which one was first. I think it was the fire one that was first, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to our battle stands over here. Ogerpon's like, Ponyo! Oh, he's got his Deviant's Fire. And he does have the Fire Mask. So, this is apparently the power of Ogerpon, is that it can change its type based off the mask that it's currently holding. And apparently its key move, Ivy Cudgel, becomes the same type as, I guess, Ogerpon's type. Graponyo! So we've got Hard Flame the Ogerpon. So, we're going to see ourselves with a mega-sized mask over here. Feel that flame and glory right there. Alright, so now it's gone from a grass type to a fire type. So, it terrestrializes its mask. So that is what Ogerpon's really capable of. Yes, Carmine, thank you for that very observant embody aspect. So now its attack has significantly rose. Okay, so I can't remember, can we fake out or can we not? I can't remember. I'm going to go for the fake out. Let's see if we can fake out. I know it's terrestrialized here, but is it treating it like a terrestrialized Pokemon? Or nope, it does get the flames. Okay, cool. Okay, so what would be the best Pokemon? Well, Croissant would technically be the best Pokemon because if it tries to go for Ivy Cudgel, it is a fire type move. So we'll go ahead and swap into our shiny Slugma, our Croissant over here. And it does go for that Ivy Cudgel, which is its signature move. Okay, so it's going to go ahead, line it up, and kablam, we eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that was a critical hit, which is why I did a little bit more than usual. So now we're going to go ahead and go for an Ancient Power. It goes for Loki. Oh, he's got more. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, that's a little bit annoying. So we're going to go for an Ancient Power. We get a lot of damage on, which is good. And unfortunately, look at you adapting to Ogerpon's type. I knew you could handle this. Clap, 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 clap. Alright, so it's going to go for another low kick to try to finish us off. So which Pokemon would be good to go up against this? Most likely, I think we'll go back into Tylung, go for a fake out, and I think a high jump kick from this range should get the kill. I'm pretty sure it should. I'm actually curious to see if the fake out resets, if the battle, if it changes. By the way, I do like the new... It goes for Grassy Terrain. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. So... baits me out into swapping, brings in, so we now with our speed the Ogerpon based off that. So we'll go ahead, go for a fake out, and go ahead and get some extra damage on it because of why the hell not. And thanks to the Grassy Terrain, we're going to recover back on some of the health that we lost from that Life Orb. So in actuality, I think it just recovers just a little under. So that's actually not too bad. So let's go for a high jump kick to finish off the Heart Flame, which it does. So the Heart Flame mask is Donskis. Okay, it's going waddle waddle. Okay, so the Grassy Terrain, is it going to stick around here? Memories of adventuring with your Grant Ogerpon strength. Okay, now it's going to swap over. So I'm guessing it doesn't reset. If the Grassy Terrain's going to stick around, then I'm guessing the Fake Out will not restart. So now we're going to go ahead and see, once again, now it has become a Water type. Okay, so it's gone from red to blue, from fire to water. I don't know why I'm getting Zelda flashbacks here from this. It's going to increase its special defense. Okay, so that's the other thing we have to keep in mind as well. So, I feel like Victreebel would be a good Pokemon to use. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a U-turn. So we are speed, go for the U-turn, get a lot of damage on it. I mean, that's pretty good damage, all things considered. Mind you, if some of you guys are wondering why I'm doing so much damage, even though I'm like low level, it's because they're all EV spread, IV maxed out. Like I made them like battle ready Pokemon. So if you're wondering why, that's the reason why. So in comes James, our Victreebel. So it's going to go for IV Cudgel, which we're going to pretty much eat that up because we are resistant to that. But that did a lot of damage. Was that another crit? Nope, that was not a crit. And we're going to see that we actually are outsped by the Ogerpon. So, I feel like going for a Power Whip might be the way to go. I'll probably go for Sleep Powder, but I'm afraid of missing it. So I'm going to go for a Power Whip. We're going to see another IV Cudgel. Ogerpon's like, I can see I do damage, so you know what? I'm going to keep doing that damage. What, that did a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. And we're going to, of course, miss our Power Whip. God, my God, man. What is with Victreebel? Victreebel has seriously some of the worst luck in this Let's Play that I've ever seen. Seriously, like, well, now we're going to probably die this IV Cudgel. It seems to be doing... Is it just me, or does it seem like it's doing more damage? Or is it just me? I feel like it's doing more damage. But then again, it's kept the attack boost from the first mask that it put on. Alright, so now the Grassy Terrain's disappeared. Actually, yeah, that messes me up a lot. Because now, if I bring in Mariachi... I mean, it's good because it can eat up the IV Cudgel, but... yeah, it's unfortunate that our dear friend gets just done on like that. So we go for Giga Drain. That does a lot of damage, so that's pretty good. We're going to see Slam come through, and that does quite a bit of damage. So we're going to go for another Giga Drain. If we had the Grassy Terrain, it probably would have killed it in 2 hits, but unfortunately, because it disappeared, we were just not lucky in that respect. So, you know, it is what it is. We're going to see Low Kick come through. Alright, we're going to go for another Giga Drain, and that should be enough to kill the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon, which is the Water type. Now, I believe after this it goes to the Rock type, so our friend here, Mariachi, is good to stick around for the next matchup. And that's even with the special defense buff as well. So Ogerpon's second mask has been taken down. Memories of working together to retrieve the masks grant Ogerpon strength. Now it's going to the Aztec Rock mode. As you can see, its eyes like gems. I believe it's like opal or pearl. So there you go. So now it's changed types. It's like the, you know, it reminds me of Moana a little bit when I look at it. And it's going to increase its defense, I'm guessing. Yep, it's going to increase its defense. Alright, so Giga Drain, we should be good to keep going for that. And we're going to recover back a lot of health from that. So that's actually really good from that. I don't know what, I think Ogerpon's going to go for the IV Cudgel, which is neutral. It's going to be Rock type. Let's see how much damage this will do, knowing that we are in fact, that is plus. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So we definitely need to try to kill this thing right now. Let's go for a Hydro Pump. Can we land the Hydro Pump? Yes, we can. We can land a Hydro Pump, but we can't land a Power Whip. That is life for you. And down goes the Rock type variant of Ogerpon. I can't get the logic behind that. Memories of a partner from long, long ago grant Ogerpon strength. So now it's going to put on its original mask, and now it's going to stick to its original grass typing. Kablam! It's now Grass Ogerpon, which is its original form. If we're being real here, this is Ogerpon's actual, you know, his mask and everything else. And it's going to now increase its special attack. No, it's speed. Okay, so it's probably going to outspeed us. So all of our moves now are not effective. So it's going to go for Ice Beam. It outspeeds. It's going to go for IV Cudgel. Now, we quad resist it because we're water... Actually, no, it's neutral. Whoops. Whoops, scratch that. No, you're grass and water. That's neutral, buddy. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go in for Taser. Let's bring in our Taser boy over here. Floating, returning Shiny from lots of my Shiny Let's Plays. Let's go for Bug Buzz, which should be super... Our speeds goes for IV Cudgel. We should be able to eat one. I'm pretty sure we should. It's resisted. Oh, we ate that. We ate that. That's +1 too. And this Bug Buzz is... Whoa! Was that a crit? No. Wowee. You can't catch it yet. You need to show Ogerpon more of what you can do. Was that a crit? I didn't see if that was a crit or not. I'm pretty sure that was, because that did way too much damage. I mean, holy hell. I mean, it had special defense buffers as well. That's the other thing that you have to consider. And it's going to waste its turn, go for grassy terrain at the very end. So Ogerpon's like, yeah, you know what? You got me. You got me. I'm yours. So I'm like, fair enough. We'll go for a final Bug Buzz, which will take out the final mask of Ogerpon here. You know, see it go waddle waddle. And you waddle away, waddle waddle. If you get that reference, you're cool. Alright, now we're going to use our chance to catch the Ogerpon. Alright, so let's go ahead and catch. Let's get, it's not shiny. I always go for the Pokeballs for the normal Pokemon. Just kind of like the Pokeball look. You know, it's Pokemon, you know. The only time I'll use Luxury Balls is I'm catching shinies. By the way, I caught a lot of shinies while I was in Brisbane. I went to try and shiny hunt for like Sandshrews, and I caught like 10 shiny Mudbrays. It was insane of how many bloody Mudbrays I caught while I was trying to get Sandshrew with a ground encounter sandwich. It was insane. It was insane. But here we are. We caught Ogerpon. So Ogerpon, the masked Pokemon. This mischief-loving Pokemon is full of curiosity. It battles by drawing out the type-based energy contained within its masks. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out Ogerpon's stats. Let's see if we're looking good. It's got Defiant, which is actually really good, and it has no mark, and it's a lonely nature, which boosts attack, lowers defense, because Pokemon, that's how you do it. Ogerpon entrusted you with the Cornerstone Bat Mask, the Wellspring Mask, and the Hearthflame Mask, and you put the other bags in your pocket, because that's where you put your items, in the bag. Hey, well done, Sharpeeno. That was pretty impressive. Oh, Kieran's jelly. Congratulations. Thanks, Kieran. I appreciate it. Be a good sport. There you go. Yeah. Why can't I be like you, Sharpeeno? Wah! You gotta whinge and moan and whine and bleh. Ugh, I hate when he gets like that. Don't worry about him. He's the one who said the winner gets to become Ogerpon's partner. That's true. That is true. He did say that. Come on, let's head home. Yes, let us leave. Let us head home. Why don't we? Let us head home. Okay, so we're going to head on home. We're going to go to sweep, and then it's going to say that the delightful little 3 little words. The next day. That's what it's going to say. The next day, if you will. Good morning. Oh, one of my students has something to say to me. Hey, Sharpeeno, good morning. I got a message from Carmine. She says she's waiting for you at Loyalty Plaza, and that you should hurry up and meet her there. Okay, thank you, my friend. Say, why do you two always use me as your messenger boy, huh? Excuse me, sir. I've never once used you as a messenger boy. You take that accusation back, good sir. Carmine's the one that's making you her bitch, so why is that my problem? The fact you let you be the bitch? I'm just saying. But what the hell? Like, why is that your problem? I mean, jeez. Anywho, alright, so now we're going to head up to Loyalty Plaza, which is over here. Now, apparently she wants to have another showdown with us, but with Ogerpon and our team. Now, unfortunately, this is one battle where, unfortunately, we are unable to use all of our shinies. In this case, we actually do have to use Ogerpon in this battle. Now, one of these Pokemon has severely been, like, downtrodden, and that is James right here. And I feel really bad for James, if I'm being perfectly honest. I feel bad for James because James just never had a good battle. Like, I'm being honest with you guys. You guys saw the last episode, and you saw this episode. The one chance it gets to do something, it just gets messed around by RNGs this big time. So I feel like we're going to keep James, and I think I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to put away Mariachi. I think Mariachi is too well balanced, and I'll just for the sake of, you know, keeping this Let's Play interesting, I'll get rid of Mariachi, and we'll go ahead and rock out with this team here, eh? And speaking of which, you know what? I'll actually let Victory Bell, because you know what? I'm a big fan of Victory Bell. A lot of people are going to be like, why do you like Victory Bell so much? Guys, it's OG. It's Gen 1. You got to love it. Plus, it's shiny in Let's Go. It's actually one reason why I like Let's Go. But anyways, so here we go. We're going to go see Carmine here. Hi, Carmine. What's up? There you are. You took your time. You really battled great yesterday, Sharpeeno. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I guess the masked retrieval squad has completed its mission. Though Kiki, well, he showed himself in his room ever since he got home yesterday. Well, that's worrying. Oh, yes, that's worrying. Yeah. Oh, but you don't need to feel guilty or anything, Sharpeeno. It all started because I said we should keep that whole Ogerpon thing a secret. At least she's taken accountability. Good for you. And you wouldn't think it, but Kiki's got a bit of an ego too. He doesn't take losing well. Well, who doesn't? Anyway, how's Ogerpon doing? I'll be honest, I've grown real fond of Ogerpon myself. Guess Kiki's rubbed off on me a bit. Do you think you could let me have a battle with Ogerpon? Sure, whether you actually see Ogerpon though, that we can't do because we're doing a shiny Let's Play, or a shiny version of it anyways. I knew you'd say yes. You're not one to turn down a good battle. Let me know when you're ready. Well, I'm ready. That's the whole point. That's why I got Ogerpon on the team, so that I can go, hey, Ogerpon's here. Let's do this. Let's shake and bake it. I see you've got Ogerpon on your team. I think its battle style changed depending on its mask, so it's all set and ready to go? Yes, it is. Although I won't be using it, though. So there you go. Right, let's get to our positions. Okay, I'll just get the... No. No, it's not a fist fight. Yes, guys, I get it. I'm not trying to start shit, okay? Alright, so this will be our final battle against Carmine over here. Not gonna lie, Carmine was a bit annoying at first, but you know what? I do like the fact that in this DLC there's a bit of character transition for her. In the whole aspect of, first she hated Ogerpon, now she likes Ogerpon, and once she learned about the history of it, character development. You all love that in games. You made me wake up early for this, you better make it worth my time. Excuse me, who asked who to be summoned here? I believe it was you. So you need to shut the hell up. Alright, so we're going up against a Mightyena. Let's go for a Leech Life, which is super effective. We outspeed, which I'm very perplexed by that, because I thought Mightyena was actually really fast. Yeesh, you really hit me where it hurts, don't you? I bet you're real popular back home. Well, just the champion, just happened to be the champion. Alright, well now we'll go for another Leech Life, and that should be enough to get the kill on Mightyena. Mightyena, you say? How mighty the mighty have fallen. Okay, down goes the Mightyena. Okay, so that's victory for Victreebel, finally. After all this time, he finally got a victory. Ninetales is going to come out now. Okay, so now we're going to swap out. We're going to see Ninetales come out. And unfortunately, our one check for this is no longer on the team, because I did get rid of it. But we do have another. We do have Croissant, so that is exactly who I'm going to turn into. So I'm going to swap out, Victreebel, change it to Slugma, because, Transformers. Alright, so out comes Slugma. We're going to see like a fire. We're going to see Will-O-Wisp. Ooh, Nelly. Well, predictions be us. Hot. Damn, that was good. Alright, let's go for an we're going to see Extra Sensory, which we eat that pretty well. Alright, we're going to see Ancient Power come into play over here. Whop. And can we get a boost? Nope, no boost for us. Shame, we know your name. Okay, Extra Sensory is going to come through again. Do very whittle damage as we go for the Earth Power, and with the power of our Slugma, we got the kill on that Ninetales. How many tails does it have? 9. Why? Because it's Ninetales. That's why it's called that. Alright, Sinistcha is next. Okay, interesting. I'm thinking about Kieran with the Poliwrath. Alright, so we're going to stay in. We're going to go for a Flamethrower. It's going to go for a Skull. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have... I probably should have predicted that. I kind of forgot it learned Scald, so yikes. Okay, so this thing is Grass and Ghost, so Taser's attack should be neutral, unless we go for Air Slash, which would be super effective. So let's go for an Air Slash, which is super effective. It's going to go for a Hex, but we eat that pretty well, so that's pretty good for an Air Slash. And it's going to be brought down to the Focus Sash because it's not. Okay, apparently it's not going down the Focus Sash. Actually, you know what? Why haven't I set up the Sticky Web here? That was the whole point of me putting that on here, was for the sole purpose of setting up Sticky Webs. So I'm going to put the Sticky Web. I probably should have done that on turn 1 here, but we're here now, so, c'est la vie. So we go ahead, heal up here on the leftovers, bring ourselves back to just under half over here. We're about 45% have our health. We'll go for a Bug Buzz just for 100% accuracy because I don't want to miss an Air Slash and then be back to square one. We almost died, but we do live, and we do go for the Biggie Buzz, the Boogie Buzzy, and down goes the Sinistcha. Okay, so she's got 2 Pokemon left, so was it worth it to do it for 2 Pokemon? Maybe. Excuse me. Ooh, Jesus. Alright, who's next? It's Leavanny. Alright, well, in comes Leavanny. we're going to see the speed reduction come down on the sticky web. Does that mean now that we outspeed Levani? Because Levani is actually pretty fast, but we're a couple levels higher. So let's see. Nope, we don't outspeed. And we in fact get critted. And I think that crit mattered because goddamn, that sucks. Alright. Okay. Not really wise to bring in Hangry. Let's bring in James, because James can at least go for Poison Jab, and we could possibly do some damage to this Levani over here. So Victory Bell's coming back for a second spell over here. Can we get a second kill over here? Why, yes we can! Good boy, Victory Bell! Good boy, James! Let's go! Good boy, James! Last Pokemon is a Morpeko. Actually, this could have been a matchup to go Morpeko v Morpeko, but apparently not. So in comes the Morpeko. Now, we know this thing does have the the Focus Sash, but we're going to try to recover some health here. Let's go for a Leech Life. We actually outspeed because of that, and we are going to see that Focus Sash right there. So, you know, James is getting some redemption over here, so the Focus Sash was used up. We're going to recover all of our health and be back to 100% over here. And we're going to see a Lash Out come out, and that's going to do... It's a decent hit. I've got to say it's a decent hit. Now we're going to see Hangry Mode activate. Okay, and let's finish things off with the Poison Jab. We do outspeed, we land the Poison Jab, and our boy James has his redemption arc because he won the last battle. Let's go! Good boy James! And finally we get to win here. Yay! And with our boy James too. So finally James has had his shining moment. You know, Carmine is even joining into it. Hey, good job! Seriously, you're too strong. Sheesh. I mean, James is pretty OP, I've got to say. Probably not like OP like legendary like that, but he's pretty good. He does the job. And here comes Ogerpon, who did absolutely nothing in that battle. I lost, but also I'm not surprised. You and Ogerpon really do get along, don't you? It's almost making me jealous. Bun bun! I actually, sheesh, this is awkward to tell you, but yes? Of course, the Rotophone's going to interrupt a moment. I really thought... See, I think all of us thought at this point she was going to say, like, oh, I really like you, but... here comes the phone. Hey there, Sharpener, this is Briar. It seems all student pairs have completed their orienteering as of this morning. The caretaker wanted to have some words, so could you head back to the community center? Message received, loud and clear. Oh, come on, is that with you? Wonderful, that's one less phone call I have to make. You kids never cease to amaze me. It seems you become fast friends the moment you spend even the briefest amount of time together. Well, head on over to the community center. I'll be there with the rest of the students. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye from Pegasus. She's right about it being the briefest amount of time. We only just became friends, and now we... Yes? Oh well, let's go see what the nosy old guy wants. I don't really want to, but I guess I can play nice one last time. How about you just be nice, period? Why do you have to play nice? Just be nice. Being nice is not a hard thing to do. Be nice doesn't take any effort. If anything, I think you get more out of being happy than being upset. That's just me. That's just a personal opinion of mine. But, you know, everyone's different. But I can say that your life would be a lot better if you lived happier as opposed to being, like, sad and all that. And look, I know sometimes you can't control those feelings. I know, you know, you can't always control how you feel. But obviously, if you can try to look past things, I think it would definitely help out. So just some friendly life advice from Sharpeeno. You're welcome. Oh, Sharpeeno. Everybody's here. Well, most of us are here anyway. Now then, the caretaker has some words for us. Let's all give him our full attention.
Ah, yes, thank you for coming. I've been told that student pairs have now finished visiting all the signboards in Kitakami, which means your self-guided tour is at its end.
Hear that? We did it! We found them all! That was so much fun!
Why, thank you for saying so, and thanks for taking part. On that note, I got a little gift for each of you.
And we have the Mochi set.
Truth be told, I didn't think you'd wrap up the tour this quickly. You're quite the prodigies. Our visitors from Paldea still have heaps of time left to enjoy Kitakami and all it has to offer.
That's why I've been shiny hunting, my friend. Hey.
Continue to make yourselves useful at home and explore as you please. However...
I'm sorry for suddenly springing this on to you, but Carmine, Kieran, and I will need to return to Blueberry's Academy a little early.
Oh no, but why?
Again, truly sorry, but there's been some developments concerning the great crater. I'm afraid we really must be heading back. I realize I was here as your chaperone, but you kids have all proven to be very capable. I'm sure you'll be fine without me. Thank you so much for looking after them in my steed.
Ah, don't mention it. You can leave these kids to me.
Now then, Carmine, I believe you had something you wanted to say.
Yes. Unfortunately, my brother's not feeling well, so it's just me here to speak. Anyway, as you all know, this village is where I was born. And I'll be honest, I didn't want any outsiders coming here at all.
Yikes!
It felt like our home was being turned into a tourist trap from a bunch of ignorant strangers.
Yeah, that's going to go well. That's nice to insult tourists, because that's how you're going to bring people into your village. But then we spent time together, and none of you were the way I imagined you'd be at all. You were all really nice once I actually started talking with you. I shouldn't have been so quick to judge people I didn't know anything about. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I had fun. Thank you all so much for visiting our village. How about I'm sorry for being a judgmental prick? I think that's what she was trying to say here, people. You're always going to need to apologize when you mess up. Especially you, Sharpeena. Me? I'm glad you came to visit. Ooh, we got a little smile. Cheeky smile. I mean, it's not like this is goodbye forever. Blueberry Academy has tons of strong trainers. You'd better come visit soon. Oh, I almost forgot. I still need to get packed and everything. This is not goodbye, okay? We're definitely going to see each other again. And away she goes. Bye-bye. Have a good time.
That's Carmine for you, I suppose. You never know quite what to expect from her.
Each moment spent with you kids is just dazzling. For an adult like me, it's almost blinding. Anyway, that about wraps up the school trip. Let's all give our caretaker a great big thank you.
Thank you. And the kids happily return to Paldea region with a lot of experiences, adventures behind them. However, I need to become a lot stronger. Stronger, 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 and stronger, and stronger. Just you wait, Sharpeeno.
Ominous foreshadowing.
And that is the conclusion of the DLC.
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the conclusion of the Teal Mask DLC for this year. However, even though that's the story, there is still one more thing we have yet to do. There is one more Pokemon. There is one more side quest that we actually have to do. So, in saying that, we're going to go ahead and explore that in the next episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will say thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure you like button down below because, as always, your support is greatly appreciated. Stay tuned for the last episode coming up next for the DLC for the Teal Mask here, because there is one more thing we can do. There's a couple of other things we can do as well, but I think I'll just wrap it up after just doing the one last thing, and then we will see where we go as far as our next Let's Play, whether we're going to continue Blaze Black 2, or if I'm going to restart and do an entirely new Let's Play. We'll see how things go, guys. But ladies and gentlemen, until next time I see you guys in the next video, stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later.